Well, strict measures to tackle the spread of coronavirus have been introduced elsewhere in Europe too. France is closing all public spaces described as non-essential for public life, such as cafes and cinemas. And in the German capital, Berlin, limits on public and private gatherings to no more than 50 people. With more, here's Rich Preston.
Governments across Europe are under pressure to act now to limit the spread of COVID-19. France has announced strict new rules severely limiting public movement and interactions, forcibly closing public places described as non-essential to the life of the country.
Il s'agit notamment des restaurants, cafés.
These include restaurants, cafes, cinemas and nightclubs. Places of worship will remain open, but ceremonies will be postponed. It also includes all businesses except essential shops, food shops, pharmacies, petrol stations, banks and tobacco shops. All public services essential to the life of our fellow citizens will remain open. Urban transport will continue to operate, but I call on the French people to reduce their travel and to avoid intercity travel.
France has seen over 800 new cases of COVID-19 since Friday, bringing the total to just under 4,500. Similar restrictions have been introduced in Germany, Europe's biggest economy. In the capital, Berlin, a ban on all events, public or private, with more than 50 people, as well as the closure of bars, cinemas, clubs, gyms and brothels.
It's very clear that all cultural events must be limited.
Restaurants, food shops and markets will, for now, be allowed to stay open. Germany has more than 3,500 confirmed cases of coronavirus and has had 8 deaths. As Poland records its third coronavirus death, foreigners have been banned from entering the country. Polish citizens returning from abroad will have to be quarantined for 14 days. Cafes, bars, restaurants and most shops except food shops and pharmacies are closed. Schools, universities, cinemas and museums are shut for 2 weeks. And in Croatia, quarantine rules on anyone arriving from a lengthy list of countries, including Italy, Iran, South Korea, the UK and Germany. On Friday, the World Health Organization said Europe was now the epicenter of COVID-19, a virus which was first detected in China just over 10 weeks ago, and in that short time has spread around the world, infecting more than 150,000 people and killing more than 5,800. Rich Preston, BBC News.